What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Suburban Nerd. This is the channel where I give my nerd views. On today's nerd news, we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about. We're gonna be talking about that new badass Hellboy poster that just showed up today. We're gonna be talking about the new trailer for the Teen Titans, but on Netflix. We're gonna be talking about the new trailer for the Spiderverse, into the Spiderverse, and also we're gonna be seeing those Venom reviews. Those Venom reviews that we've all been waiting to see what's been going on with those. And also the last thing, we're going to be talking about some leaked footage from the Spider-Man 2 movie, like Away From Home or whatever it's called. First, let's get into that Hellboy poster. Dogs, if you have not seen the Hellboy poster, I'm going to put it in the link. But you know what? I'm going to just put it as my thumbnail. Because shit is fire. Sorry to be cursing, but it's literally fire. It's Hellboy from David Harbour. Yo, the first picture that they had of Hellboy, like with him just standing, it looked good. He looked awesome. But this new one with the flaming sword and the hand, like, oh my god, the only thing missing was this dude having a cigarette in his mouth, or a cigar in his mouth. That was the only thing missing. But yo, it looks so good. The way Diesel, just, oh my god, I want that poster. I want it bad. I've never wanted a poster for a movie so bad in my life. Sure, the Venom poster looks okay, but this thing, I want it, and I want it framed, because that's how hot this thing looks. I want it, and I can't explain enough. I'll try and put a link down below to go to wherever you can get it so you can download the image, because I downloaded the image as well. But yo, like, all I know is I can't wait for this thing, even though the date has been moved, but it's been moved to a better date. What is it again? From June, I think it's June 7th, this movie, no. Is it June 7th that this thing got pushed to? No, that's a thing. Anyways, this thing got pushed back, but hey, I'm not worried. I'm pretty sure it's going to do pretty good. I believe it's in the February area or whatever, but I just want this movie to come out so soon, because this is a lower budget than Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy, but it looks like they if the movies got the grit that this image got, I'm on board. I'm definitely on board. I can't help it, but yeah. Alright, next up we're going to be talking about is the Into the Spider-Verse trailer. This thing showed so much more, and so much more of the story, because the other ones just, quick clips, Miles Morales doing this and that, but then you see that this ain't just Peter Parker coming into Miles Morales' universe. We got Gwen Stacy, we got the Robot Spider, we got a Noir Spider, which is played by Nicolas Cage, if you can believe it. We've also got, hold on for 1 second, sorry. We've also got the best of all, I'm sorry, but it was Spider-Pig, Spider-Ham, 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 Spider-Ham does what anything Spider-Ham does. Can he climb? Sure he can, because he's just a ham. Oh yeah, it is the Spider-Ham. Yeah, sorry, that's so. But yeah, and the thing is, like, the girl going to say, could it get any weirder? And then he was like, yes it can. And somehow it's like, I don't know if it's drool or spit or whatever, but it's just straight up this on a puddle. And I'm like, yo, this thing's gonna be funny. The fight, the action, you see Kingpin, you find like there's a collider that basically breaches dimensions, so you find out more about the story, and then that it's gonna continue going on, and if they let it go, then it's gonna destroy the whole Brooklyn. So all I know is this looks real good, and I'm down to see it, because the art style, I was down. There's some people that are like iffy about it, but I like the art style. It's good. I want to see a lot of action, and this trailer's got me on board even more, so I can't wait. Even though it's in that week where there's like so many things, it's coming out at the same time as Immortal Engines, then a couple days later, you've got Leto Battle Agent moved from it, but now you got Deadpool to compete with, you got the Bumblebee movie, you got Aquaman, you got Mary Poppins, y'all. I don't know, this is too much, but hey, I'm hoping, and I got my A-list, so I'm going to see all of them as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? But, next, we're going to be talking about the trailer for the Teen Titans, the Titans. But the thing that blew everyone off, and I thought it was fake, was the fact that it says Netflix. It literally says Netflix, and you're like, wait a second. I thought it was for the DC streaming service. And yes, it is, but the thing people don't know is the fact that this when you have a streaming service, it isn't allowed in all the countries. So what usually happens a lot of times is Netflix, since Netflix is all over, sometimes you'll see some shows on Netflix that America won't get, because America, they already have their streaming service, like DC All Access, whatever. But over in the other places, they only have, so they'll license the show to Netflix to show in other countries. And that's how that works. That's why there's a trailer for Netflix, even though it's actually a DC streaming service show. So in other countries, in Australia, whatever, you'll be able to watch it on Netflix, not the DC streaming service. But over here, we got to pay that extra money. Or you can just find it illegal or whatever. I'm not judging. But yeah, so that's why, but the trailer itself looks really badass. You see a little bit more of the fight scene where, Robin's beaten and he doesn't say the F Batman. And it's luckily because everyone just did not like that thing. Because it was like, whoa, what's going on here? And I think this might be Jason Todd. I think it really might be him because they're showing Batman took him on, but Batman took in a bunch of people. But what I think it is I think that might be Jason Todd. He's the detective in this one. That's where he runs into Raven, and then Raven, you see how she manifests her powers, and she just let loose, and some guy was in her house with her mom and trying to, I don't know what they were trying to do, but all I know, she unleashed. You see Beast Boy, you see him turn into a tiger, so you see him. Starfire doesn't look as bad as I thought she would. On some real, I'm legit, she does not look as bad as she looked in those images. But still, I don't know what her deal is. She actually, the one in the trailer, looks like she went looking for Raven because she could sense her or something like that. But all I know is I didn't see a cyborg, so I don't know if they're going to have that. But those guys together, it seemed pretty cool. There was a standoff at the end where they're teaming up, and I'm down to watch it. I'm definitely going to watch this thing because you know what? With this, I'm going to give my review on it, and I gotta tell you guys if it's good or not. I just got to. But that's all I have to say about that trailer. It's on Netflix, but in another country, and the trailer's pretty damn good. If you guys want to check it out, just check out in that corner right there, because I uploaded a video earlier today, or yesterday, depending on when you watch this video. So anyways, that's it. The next one we're going to be talking about are these reviews for Venom. I'm sorry to tell you guys that, yes, not hearing good things about it, and hate to say I called it, but probably I was having hopes for it. But yo, look, I'm gonna just run down these reviews, and these are the good reviews. So let's see. We've got Tom Horgenis. Tom Horgenis. On Twitter, he put, sorry to say that #Venom is pretty much a complete failure. A tonal mess that feels 15 years old, ignoring the storytelling strides that the superhero genre has made in its recent years. Damn, for really? So it's saying that it feels like it's already past its prime. It feels like it came out 2004, before the first of X-Men or something. And X-Men seemed better than this probably. All right, next we've got Sean O'Connell. Oh yeah, Sean O'Connell from Cinema Blend. He writes, "It breaks my heart to say #Venom doesn't work. While the symbiote looks fantastic, the rest of the movie is a mess. Rough CGI, poor story plotting, and oh my god, the tone is wrong." All right, so that, we'll see. That definitely says it's bad. Let's see what the next one say. All right, we got Daniel R. #Venom is Catwoman level bad, with Tom Hardy's worst performance since This Means War. Don't see this movie. Literally, in bold letters, don't see this movie. Damn, you really... God. And the next one, we've got Mike Ryan from Uprocks. He puts, "I'm fascinated with Venom. The cast seems to all know they're in a darker superhero movie, except Tom Hardy, who is basically remaking Jim Carrey's Liar Liar. I kind of love watching this movie in a Rocky Horror type of way. At one point, Tom Hardy and Venom are making out, straight up tongue. I don't know what's going on with that, but that don't sound like something I want to see on TV. But you see in the trailer, it comes out, and it does do that in the comic books where it comes out of piece and just looks at him and talks to him. But I don't know, it looked weird in the trailer, but I thought it was going to work in the movie, but apparently they go and make out at some point, and it just looks weird. I thought they could have learned so much from the movie Upgrade, because Upgrade was so far. If you want to check out my review for Upgrade, check out right there. But yeah, Upgrade, with the robot taking over his body, I thought that would have been so cool if they did something like that with Venom, but apparently they didn't take any lessons. They just did whatever they wanted, which sucks, because Sony can do things so good, sometimes just do things so bad. The first Amazing Spider-Man, great. Second Amazing Spider-Man, it was a complete tonal difference. I don't know what they were thinking, but Sony just drops the ball so many times. And the last review we got from the Raptor, Beatrice Verhoeven. She writes, #Venom wasn't as bad as everyone was saying it was going to be. Tom Hardy is and always will be a great actor, and I laughed a lot. but I'm not sure whether that was intentional or not. Post-credit scene is fire. So at least we know the post-credit scene is good. So that's all I got to look forward to. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably gonna see this movie Sunday or something like that, because I got a lot. I'm going to Comic-Con Thursday. Then on the weekend, I'm going to this art and studio tour in Jersey City. If you guys are going to check this out, art and studio tour in Jersey City, check it out. You get free buses. You get on buses that take you around, free drinks, liquor, and all different places. Yo, check it out. It's fire. And then Sunday, I think I'm gonna probably see the movie, but that's pretty much gonna be my rundown. Next, the last thing I'm gonna be talking about is the leaked footage. With, Tom Holland, or whatever. The movie is going to be taking place all around. It says Far From Home. It's basically like a field trip. And there's a clip or video clip that's loose, which I'm gonna try to see if I can put in a link for down below. Well, Jake Gyllenhaal dressed as Mysterio, but it doesn't have the fishbowl head, so it doesn't look as weird. But Mysterio, Quentin Beck is Mysterio, and basically he's like a washed out like a special effects guy who's run on some hard times, and I don't know what they're gonna do, whether he's gonna take advantage of the whole fact that most of the superheroes are gone after the whole Infinity War thing, and he's gonna try and be a superhero, but like probably cause the damage with special effects and then stop it and try and make himself seem like a bigger hero, because his suit is very flashy. It has purple lights inside of it, and it has a cape, so he doesn't look like a traditional hero, because we all know capes do not work in regular world if you're trying to be a superhero. Batman, it works with him. Superman, he's super strong, but in reality, you should not have a cape. But yeah, you all know that we've got it's going to be taking place, the video footage looks like it's taking place in Prague, and it's also going to be taking place in Venice and London, but I'm not sure, because you see the cars pull up right behind him, and we're not sure if that's going to be a shield, because Nick Fury and Maria Hill are supposed to be also in this movie, along with Michael Keaton, couldn't remember his last name. Michael Keaton as the Vulture, he's going to be shown back up in there. You're going to see the Scorpion. There's talks of Hydro Man. There's also talks of a Chameleon. And they're saying maybe there might be a Molten Man, who, they're saying because there's there's toys made for this movie, and Molten Man's in it. And if you guys don't know Molten Man's Mark Raxton. He worked at Oscorp, and he got hit with some molten alloy that bonded with his skin, and he's the stepbrother of Liz Allen, who was rewritten in this movie to be the daughter of the Vulture, Adrian Toomes. So we'll see how that works, if they're gonna make him like stepbrother or whatever. But hey, I don't know. All I know is I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this movie. Definitely want to see it. It looks great to me, regardless. He's saying and Jake Gyllenhaal, after seeing him and Nightcrawler, the dude can do no wrong. I want to see him in this movie, and I bet you he's going to knock it out the park. This dude is a great actor, and he's great with physical roles. So I can't wait to see him. So that's pretty much it for the nerd news. I try to give you everything I could think of as far as what I found interesting, and hopefully you guys found it interesting too. Remember to comment down below anything I talked about, so I can, I love conversating back and forth with everybody, because anytime someone comments to me, I comment back to them right away. And they probably took longer to get back to me than I do to get to them. So remember, like I said, put on those notifications. Remember to like the video, and hopefully you did like the video. Remember to subscribe. Check out my last Daily Nerd News. Check out my playlist of Daily Nerd News. Remember, I'm Wes Grant. You've been watching Urban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Catch you guys on the next Daily News.